think they're going to get married? Let's talk about it. You think they're going to get married?
Travis Kelce, tight end, not a quarterback. He's okay with being behind Patrick Mahomes. Taylor Swift is global icon that she is. So I think a lot of people thought it was fake. Travis is like GOAT right now on greatest dynasty that could potentially be in the history of the NFL. And then,
with this stash right now, I look like a guy named Mr. Pfizer. Mr. Pfizer versus the Johnson & Johnson family over there, man. Who knew I'd get into the vax wars with Aaron Rodgers, man. It's fully comfortable with him calling me Mr. Pfizer.
Sorry, Swifties, if you've been waiting for the big news, you'll have to wait for a bit longer because Travis just revealed that the constant fan and media speculation has devalued their big moment, and so they have postponed their grand plans for now. But he still did drop a hint as to how much longer we'll be waiting. Next up, the constant micromanaging on Taylor's part, in terms of both Travis Kelce's and her own image, is wearing her down, and the media frenzy isn't helping out sweet Taylor either, so she's making some big decisions. This comes as the Kelce clan continues to dominate both sport and entertainment, with mom Donna Kelce taking the lead. And lastly, Taylor is hitting back at haters with their outrageous claims regarding her hogging up the NFL spotlight. With all this and more on the menu, let's jump right in. Fame ruins big moment. Taylor and Travis aren't rushing into an engagement anytime soon, and it turns out all the fan speculation might be ruining the magic of that moment. An insider spilled the tea, saying that constant chatter about wedding bells has made it feel less special, almost like it would be devalued if Travis were to pop the question right now. The rumor mill went into overdrive earlier when Travis's brother Jason casually let slip the term sister-in-law during a radio interview. But according to a source close to the couple, the two 34-year-olds feel that if they were to get engaged right now, it just wouldn't feel authentic, given all the hype surrounding their relationship.
She is just so talented. It's ridiculous. She's so involved in every facet of it. I think what's so impressive about her is that it's so self-controlled. I think she's at that Bruce Springsteen type.
Oh, I think she's past that.
Oh, I'm not saying
John Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah.
Elvis, Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Sinatra.
But when you can be the great artist as well as the great business manager as well as the great producer and
They've been talking about a future together, but they're concerned that all the fan frenzy is taking away from the real significance of marriage. It's like everyone is dying to see Taylor with a ring, the source said, but imagine being in their shoes. How does Travis even propose with all this noise? Of course, Taylor's fans are relentless in their hopes for a ring, and NFL insider Adam Schefter stoked the flames when he hinted that Travis might have already bought one. In a playful exchange on ESPN, he questioned host Laura Rutledge about how she could be so sure that Travis hadn't purchased an engagement ring. His coyness left everyone wondering. Then there was that moment when Jason didn't correct someone calling Taylor his sister-in-law. That little slip sent fans into a frenzy. No correction? One commenter pondered on social media. Meanwhile, Taylor's been back to her cheerleading role, supporting Travis as he aims to defend the Chiefs' Super Bowl title this season. They've been dating publicly since last September, when she made her first appearance at a game against the Bears. So while everyone's dreaming of a wedding, it looks like Taylor and Travis are taking their time and enjoying the ride. Ring or no ring. Taylor's letting her hair down. Moving on, Taylor and Travis are more shook by rumors that their romance is just for show than they let on. According to an insider, the couple is cooking up a whole new game plan to silence the skeptics and just be themselves. Taylor's really trying to chill out and go with the flow more now, the source spills. At first, she was all about timing, when they'd have their first public date, their first kiss, all that PR stuff. She's always been a micromanager of her image. But now, it sounds like Taylor is ready to shake off the pressure and let things unfold naturally. She wants people to judge them based on what feels real, the insider adds. You can see it in her game day outfits. In the past, Taylor felt she had to nail the perfect NFL girlfriend look, decked out in team gear, but for the Chiefs' season opener on September 5th, she rocked an all-denim ensemble that made her feel sexy. No fan merch in sight. Taylor and Travis used to stay cooped up at home because she was nervous about making a public blunder, the insider explains, but now she's determined to stop overthinking everything. That's why they made a surprise appearance at a pizza joint in Brooklyn earlier this month. Travis just wanted pizza and to hang with regular folks like he used to, the source says. It turned out to be a great night. Everyone was respectful, and they blended right into the crowd. Fans can expect to see more spontaneous outings from the couple, with the source saying they want to enjoy life without it feeling like a pre-planned PR event. While they're not shy about showing affection in public, another insider previously noted that they still keep some things private. They're open when they're out, but certain parts of their relationship are just for them, the source shared. Despite the spark between them, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. They have chemistry, but they also have their silly disagreements. They can be goofy one minute and serious the next, and with all the eyes on them, it's not easy. But they always make each other a priority because they see this as their real-life happy ending, not just a PR stunt.
Where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend, Travis. Everything this man touches turns to happiness and fun and magic, so I want to thank him for adding that too. I'm always trying to figure out a way to say thank you to you for making my life what it is. Thank you for what you've done. This video seems very sad when you watch it, but it actually was like the most fun, and we'd be done with that take. I would always just hear like someone like cheering and
Taylor hogging NFL spotlight. Lastly, we have to discuss the reason behind what's making Taylor sad these days. She is feeling the heat lately for stealing the NFL spotlight, and it's got her feeling a bit guilty while her boyfriend scrambles to manage the fallout with his Chiefs teammates. Apparently, the NFL's been loving the Swiftie boost she brings to their promo game, but some folks in the league aren't thrilled. It makes sense the NFL wants her in their ads. She's bringing in fans, and it's all about business, a source said. But there are whispers that it takes away from the team, and diehard fans aren't shy about voicing their frustration, which has Taylor feeling uneasy. The source added that Taylor just wants to be a supportive girlfriend. When the NFL approached her for a promo ahead of the 2024 season opener against the Ravens, she jumped at the chance to cheer on Travis. Before that big game, the league dropped a 30-second promo that featured Taylor multiple times, showing her rooting for Travis during last season's games. Some fans weren't having it, taking to X to vent about her overwhelming presence. "Why is Taylor shown more in this video than anyone in your actual league?" one fan questioned. Others pointed out that the NFL has plenty of players who deserve the spotlight too. In a December 2023 interview with Time, after being named Person of the Year, Taylor brushed off the criticism. "I'm just there to support Travis. I have no idea how often I'm shown or if I'm ticking off a few dads, Brads, and Chads," she said. "There's a camera half a mile away, and I have no clue when it's focused on me." But despite her chill attitude, the pressure's on. People tell her to ignore the haters, but it's stressful for her and Travis, the source shared. His teammates are giving him a hard time, jokingly calling him Mr. Taylor Swift, which is really getting under his skin. Travis has tried to keep it light, saying during a CBS Mornings appearance, "It's the life I chose, I guess. I have fun with it." He's all about spreading happiness and enjoying the ride, but you can bet he's still working to keep the peace at home and in the locker room.
And we're back in Kansas City, and the Chief faithful loving this era. When Rankins is down, someone wanted a touchdown. Someone wanted to see 6 after she got 7 on Wednesday night.
Yep, that's who wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Travis calls himself out. Looks like Travis is owning up to his less than stellar performance on the field lately, and you know the whispers are flying. On his podcast New Heights with his brother Jason, the Kansas City star basically threw himself under the bus, calling his first 2 games mediocre. Ouch. But hey, at least he's not sugarcoating it, right? He even admitted that he used to get seriously mad at himself after bad games, like the type of mad that makes you want to throw your helmet. He's grown now, or so he says, and is working on keeping cool, even when the stats aren't in his favor. It's football after all, not every game is going to be a highlight reel, though we're used to Kelce being in beast mode all the time. He made just 4 catches against the Ravens, which, let's be real, is not what fans were expecting. but he seems surprisingly chill about it, saying he hasn't cared about the numbers in years. Some insiders think his attitude shift has a lot to do with Taylor's influence on his life. He did mention wanting to play free, and with all the speculation about their romance being good for his mental game, it's hard not to wonder, is Taylor low-key his secret weapon? Either way, Travis says he's focused on a better mentality for the rest of the season. We'll see if this new Zen version of Kelce pays off when he's back on the field, because while being chill is great, fans are definitely expecting more than just okay from their favorite tight end.
On a Sunday afternoon, and any other time that's applicable, that ain't supposed to happen yesterday. We saw more Taylor Swift than we saw Travis Kelce yesterday. We supposed to see more Travis Kelce yesterday than we saw her. That's not happening. It's time. Football season is here. Honeymoon's over. Let's handle our business, okay? You got to get it going, bro. You got 39 receiving yards in the first 2 games. Come on now. We got a situation, Xavier Worthy. Everybody's raving about him, all right? Said he's fast or what have you, but what's he going to do? We'll find out. And what happens? 2 catches for 17 yards. What did the Bengals? I forgot the dude that called him out, but he was like, I'm not worried about this, brother. 2 catches for 17 yards, okay? Rasheed Rice had catches for 75 yards, so that's good. Yeah. You're not supposed to win that game when something like that happens for you on the offensive side of the ball. You look at a Travis Kelce, you look at Xavier Worthy, you're talking about 3 receptions for 22 yards. It's got to give, make no mistake about that, but in the end, you know what? Cincinnati did play better. By the way, Patrick Mahomes, the Michael Jordan of this sport, got his 17th in QBR over the first 2 games of this season, and that got stolen from them. So I don't blame him for being very, very frustrated, especially since now.
I like what you said because I liken it to load management. From average 5 catches a game, 57 receiving yards per game, 0. The only thing, Shady, that I think we aren't thinking about is that, so he has 39 yards through 2 games this year. He had a 41-yarder called back because of holding on Kingsley, 90 yards receiving, and 3 touchdowns. All right, so they're saving him for this. And so in my opinion, it is the same. He's at 82 yards. So he's on track similar to last year. Yeah. They lost Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They lost Hollywood Brown. A bunch of other playmakers. You're going to have to step up way sooner than the playoffs.
That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.